Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something special. This is Canada 2025, day 2, and I am riding with a guy who's part biker, part gentleman, part family man. Meet Aurangzeb. He hails from Lahore Farms near Fort Erie. Yep, you heard that right. Among his many titles, Harley Davidson owner, bike enthusiast, and father of the cutest young daughter who's already got the heart of a road warrior. He didn't just ride here, he brought the gear, the crew, the whole vibe. Truck, trailer, Harley, family. Honestly, the guy is humble, generous, and proud of his Harley because in his world, every ride is family tradition. If you scroll his Insta, TikTok, or whatever slice of internet you prefer, you will see he's built a following, speaking the language of steel, chrome, and community. People love him for that. Authentic, down to earth, and always ready to drop rubber on curves. So this isn't just a ride, it's arrival, friendship, community, and scenery. Strap in because we are heading from Milton to Forks of the Credit to Belfountain to Badlands, Terra Cotta, and then back with our bikes, with our souls. Milton under our wheels, the air is crisp, bikes are ready, the route is mapped out. There's something about a convoy of Harleys, a few sport tourers, maybe one or two sneaky dual sports. Seeing them growl to life feels like being backstage at a rock concert. Low right corner, you'll see the relive map, your cheat sheet going wherever we go. We fire up from Milton, head north into Halton Hills, first leg of the loop. Farmland giving way to forest, a warm-up for what's to come, and more curves than a Bollywood dance number. The GPS says 143 kilometers, nearly 2,000 meters of elevation gain. But bikers know, it's never about the distance, it's about the number of smiles per mile. Next stop, Belfountain Conservation Area, a suspension bridge, waterfalls, and a cafe that magically transforms into a biker convention. Sunshine, birds, the smell of coffee and exhaust. Wonderful chaos. If Starbucks is a coffee shop, Belfountain is a biker festival. Nearly 100 bikes lined up, exhaust notes mixing like a rock band warming up. Riders everywhere, chrome glinting, leather creaking, caffeine flowing. You don't just grab coffee here, you grab community. I'm here taking in the scene, folks comparing bikes, making friends, stealing glances at each other's custom tank. Beautiful day. Even the dogs seem impressed. By the way, if you leave your helmet too long here, someone might fill it with protein or french fries. This is the moment. The Forks of the Credit Hairpin, a perfect 180-degree turn, tight, scenic, and just scary enough to make you whisper a prayer in your helmet. You can see both views here. From the front cam, you see the apex, the curve hugging the cliff, trees overhead, the engine rev, the lean. From the rear, the road swallowing riders whole, dust flying, that moment halfway through when your world tilts and you feel alive. This is where the elevation spikes, climbing from around 160 meters at Milton to over 400 meters at the ridgeline. No wonder bikers call this Ontario's roller coaster. Fun fact, this stretch is one of those roads that photographers dream of and bikers memorize. That hairpin felt like hugging your favorite pillow, if your pillow were made of asphalt. Not far from here lies the Cheltenham Badlands, rolling red shale that looks like Mars after a Canadian slow plow went over it. Honestly, if you film a sci-fi movie here, nobody would notice. Through the trees, we slip into Terra Cotta Conservation Area. Ponds, Bruce Trailhead, postcard scenery. Then out again into wide farmland. 1 minute is Jurassic Park, next minute's Little House on the Prairie with Harleys and BMWs. We dive into forest tunnel, trees on both sides, sunlight strobing through. Then suddenly, it opens up. Wide fields, straight horizons, roads curving just enough to keep you smiling. It's quiet except for the engine and the wind. Speed low, mind high. You breathe, you feel. If I had a soundtrack, this is where I would fade in the strings. Midway fuel stop, not for the bikes, but for the bellies. Fish tacos, riverside views, laughter. Helmets off, stories on. The river flowed, green lawns rolled, and the tacos disappeared faster than my paycheck at BMW dealership. We sat outside, kids running, riverside breeze, trees leaning over the bank. Sometimes these stops are the heart of the ride. Not how fast, but how good it feels. For the record, tacos taste 47 better than when eaten in the riding boots. At sunset, we turned back. More curves, more quiet roads. That bittersweet knowing the ride will end. The loop closes, southbound through Halton Hills. farmland stretching, golden sun dipping, back to Milton, back to trailer, back to reality. Aurangzeb straps down his Harley like a prize stallion. Family loads up and I just stand there thinking, this is biking. Roads, friends, food, family and hairpins. You ever notice how the smell of a day's ride, gasoline, rubber, fresh air, lingers long after the bike stop? I do. We parted ways, tired, happy, full of memories and fish tacos. But we are not done. Next time, I am going to Aurangzeb's farm near Fort Erie. From there, he's leading me through Niagara, St. Catharines, and Niagara on the Lake. Vineyards, lakeshore, wine country. Basically, the road trip Google Earth was made for. He has promised sweeping views, old world charm, maybe even some back roads only local bikers know. So if you like the curves, the laughter, the wilderness today, you won't believe where we are headed next. Don't miss it. So hit subscribe, leave a comment, tell me, would you dare lean into that folks hairpin or would you just ride through in a car? Either way, see you next ride.